Listen, let me tell you something. If you look younger than your age, that ain't just luck. No, no. That's a lifestyle. That means you've been taking care of yourself, or at least you've been smart enough to avoid people and situations that make you age faster than milk left out in the sun. You know how some folks meet you, ask your age, and then their eyes pop wide open like they just saw a ghost. That's not just about your skin or your smile. It's about your energy. It's about walking into the room with confidence. Like, yes, I've been through life, but life didn't go through me. See, looking young is not just about creams, makeup, or the number of candles on your cake. It's about peace of mind. You ever notice that people who are always stressed, always arguing, always mad, they start looking like the years just jumped on their back and stayed there. But when you keep your joy, when you protect your peace, when you laugh more than you cry, you put time in reverse. And let's be real. If you look younger than your age, that means you've been making better choices. You've been eating right, drinking water, getting some sleep, and most importantly, minding your own business. Oh yeah, staying out of drama is the best anti-aging secret in the world. So, the next time somebody asks you how you look so young, don't just say, good genes. Nah. Tell them it's good habits, good vibes, and a refusal to let life steal your glow. You're not just younger on the outside, you're younger on the inside. And that, my friend, is how you win at life. Looking young is a lifestyle, not luck, because the truth is, you don't just wake up one day with a glow and a fresh face while life has been beating you down for years. People like to point at someone who looks younger than their age and say, oh, you're just blessed with good genes. But that's only part of the story. Genetics might give you a head start, but lifestyle is what keeps you in the game. See, luck can give you a gift, but if you don't protect it, nurture it, and maintain it, that gift fades. You can inherit smooth skin, but if you live in chaos, never sleep, eat poorly, and surround yourself with negativity, you'll see those years show up on your face real quick. The glow people see is often the result of daily choices, even if they're small. It's the way you start your morning, how you handle stress, what you feed your body, and how you treat your mind. Looking young isn't about chasing the latest beauty trends or buying expensive products. It's about understanding that every single habit you have adds up over time. Your body is like a garden. You can't expect flowers to bloom if you're never watering them or pulling out the weeds. In life, those weeds are toxic people, bad eating habits, constant anger, and an unhealthy lifestyle. You pull those weeds out by saying no to things that don't serve your peace. You water that garden by eating food that fuels you, staying hydrated, moving your body. and getting quality rest. The people who truly look younger than their age are the ones who understand balance. They know how to work hard, but also rest hard. They know that grinding without recovery only wears you down faster. They understand that it's not selfish to take time for yourself. It's essential. When you put your well-being first, you're not just taking care of the outside, you're protecting your inside, and that reflects in your appearance. A tired mind shows in tired eyes. A heavy heart shows in your posture. But a person who has learned to live with intention, who refuses to let life's chaos dictate their energy, ends up carrying a lightness that others can see and feel. And that lightness, that ease, it makes you look like time is moving slower for you. Now, here's the part a lot of people don't want to hear. Looking young means saying no to self-neglect. You can't abuse your body and then complain when it doesn't bounce back the way it used to. It's not about living like a monk or cutting out every indulgence. It's about being aware of the balance. Have the dessert, but also eat your greens. Stay up late sometimes, but also respect your need for rest. Enjoy life, but not at the expense of your health. And don't underestimate the power of environment. Your surroundings shape your mood, and your mood shapes your body. If you're always in places that drain you, with people who stress you out, that will show up on your skin, your face, your energy. Sometimes looking young is less about what you do and more about what you avoid. Avoid gossip. Avoid bitterness. Avoid situations that pull you into unnecessary conflict. That doesn't mean you ignore problems. It means you handle them in a way that doesn't destroy your peace. Looking young is also about joy. You can always tell when someone is carrying happiness on the inside. They smile differently. They move differently. They talk differently. Joy keeps you light. And when you're light, the years don't seem to weigh you down as much. And joy doesn't mean you have a perfect life. It means you've learned to focus on gratitude, to find something good, even on bad days, to laugh even when things aren't perfect. Laughter alone is a youth serum. It relaxes your face. It eases tension. And it fills the room with energy that makes you more magnetic. The thing is, when people look at someone and say, "Whoa, you look so young for your age," they're often noticing more than skin. They're noticing a way of living. They're seeing someone who has refused to let life's hardships write every line on their face. They're seeing someone who takes responsibility for their own well-being. And that's why looking young is a lifestyle. It's something you create, not something you just stumble into. It's waking up every day and deciding, I'm going to treat myself well today because I deserve it and because I want my future self to thank me. That's not luck. That's discipline. That's awareness. That's love for yourself expressed through your actions. And that kind of love always shows. Energy and confidence are the real youth factors, because when you walk into a room, people don't just see your face or your clothes. They feel your presence. You could have flawless skin, but if your shoulders are slouched, your voice is low, and you move like you're carrying the weight of the world, you're going to seem older than you are. On the other hand, you could have a few wrinkles, maybe some gray hair showing, but if you carry yourself with energy and confidence, people will see you as vibrant, fresh, and full of life. Youth isn't just about the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's about the spark you bring when you show up. That spark is what makes people stop and notice. It's the way you talk, the way you laugh, the way you engage with others. When you have that kind of energy, people naturally assume you're younger, because you move through life like someone who's excited to be living it. Confidence adds another layer to it. Confidence is not arrogance. It's knowing your worth without having to prove it to anyone. When you're confident, you stand taller. You look people in the eye and you speak with certainty. That alone can shave years off your perceived age. People who doubt themselves all the time, who shrink back, who avoid being seen, end up looking tired. Not because of their physical features, but because insecurity drains the shine out of a person. Confidence does the opposite. It lights you up from the inside. And that inner light has a way of making your whole presence more youthful. You've probably met people who are technically young in age, but carry themselves like they're decades older. That's because they're weighed down by fear, stress, or self-doubt. Then you meet someone older who dances at a party like nobody's watching, who laughs loud, who tries new things without worrying what others think. And suddenly they seem timeless. That's the magic of energy and confidence. They make you forget about age altogether. You don't stand there counting someone's years. You're too busy enjoying their presence. Energy doesn't mean you have to be bouncing off the walls or talking a mile a minute. It's about being present in the moment. It's the way you listen with interest, speak with enthusiasm, and show genuine curiosity about the world around you. People with good energy make others feel good when they're around them. They light up conversations. They bring positivity into a room. And they leave you thinking about the way they made you feel long after they're gone. That is what creates the illusion of youth. Because youth, at its core, is about being alive to the moment. And here's the thing, energy and confidence aren't something you either have or you don't. They're something you build. You build energy by taking care of your body, by fueling it with good food, movement, and rest. You build confidence by keeping the promises you make to yourself, by stepping into challenges, instead of running from them, and by knowing that your value doesn't depend on other people's approval. When you start stacking those small wins in your life, you walk differently, talk differently, and show up differently. That difference is what makes people wonder, how is this person still so vibrant? Energy also comes from passion. If your life is nothing but routine, stress, and survival, your spark starts to fade. But when you're doing things you love, whether it's a hobby, learning something new, or connecting with people who inspire you, you generate a natural kind of energy that no coffee or supplement can match. Passion keeps your mind sharp, your spirit high, and your outlook optimistic. And that optimism is part of the reason you seem younger than your years. It's a mindset that says, life still has more for me. Confidence is magnetic because it reassures people around you. When you know who you are, you give others permission to relax and be themselves too. That creates better interactions, better relationships, and more joyful moments. And joy, as we all know, is the fountain of youth. Every time you laugh until your stomach hurts, every time you walk away from a conversation feeling inspired, you've just added a little more vitality to your life. When people say, you don't look your age, what they're often really reacting to is the fact that you don't act the way they expect someone of your age to act. You're not weighed down, you're not closed off, and you're not moving through life like the best days are behind you. You show them through your energy and your confidence that you still have a lot of living left to do. And that's a beautiful thing because it reminds everyone that age is just a number, but spirit is timeless. If you make energy and confidence part of your daily life, you won't have to chase youth. It will chase you. You'll naturally draw people in, make deeper connections, and enjoy richer experiences. And the best part is, you won't just look younger, you'll feel younger. And feeling young on the inside is the greatest gift you can give yourself. Peace of mind keeps you young because stress is one of the fastest ways to age yourself. Not just mentally, but physically. You can spend hundreds on skincare, go to the gym every day, and eat all the right foods, but if your mind is constantly filled with anxiety, worry, and frustration, it will show up on your face, in your posture, and in the way you carry yourself. Stress is like a thief. It slowly steals your energy, your glow, and your joy without you even noticing at first. One day, you just wake up and realize you look tired all the time. And it's not because of your age. It's because your mind has been in overdrive for too long. Peace of mind acts like a protective shield against that. It calms your body, it regulates your emotions, and it gives your face that relaxed, effortless expression that people often mistake for youth. When you have peace of mind, you sleep better, And when you sleep better, your body repairs itself, your skin rejuvenates, and your energy levels rise. Sleep is one of the most underrated beauty treatments. And yet so many people sabotage it with late night stress, scrolling through negativity, or replaying arguments in their head. A peaceful mind knows how to let go of the bay before going to bed. It doesn't mean you ignore problems. It means you trust yourself to handle them tomorrow without sacrificing your well-being tonight. That trust in yourself is powerful because it not only reduces stress, but also gives you a steady kind of confidence that shows in your body language. Peace of mind also means not letting every little thing get to you. Life is full of situations you can't control. Traffic, other people's opinions, unexpected problems. The difference between someone who ages quickly and someone who stays looking fresh often comes down to how they react to those things. If you get angry at every inconvenience, your face stays tense, your shoulders stay tight, and your energy stays drained. But if you can shrug things off, laugh about them, or simply move on, you keep your body and mind in a state that's lighter and healthier. That lightness is what people notice when they say, "You seem so relaxed," or "You have such a glow about you." Avoiding drama is another big part of protecting your peace. Drama is emotional junk food. It might seem exciting for a moment, but it leaves you feeling heavy and tired afterward. Being caught up in other people's messes can age you faster than almost anything else. It's because your mind is spending energy on problems that aren't even yours, which leaves less energy for the things that actually matter in your own life. Protecting your peace means setting boundaries and saying no when you need to. It means recognizing that not every invitation deserves a yes, and not every battle is worth fighting. The more selective you are about where you place your energy, the more of it you have left to invest in yourself and the people who truly matter. Gratitude is another piece of the puzzle. People who are grateful tend to carry less stress because they focus on what's working in their life instead of obsessing over what's not. That doesn't mean they're in denial. It means they understand that constantly dwelling on the negative doesn't solve anything. It just robs them of joy. Gratitude keeps your heart softer, your smile more genuine, and your interactions warmer. That warmth is part of what makes you seem younger. People are drawn to it because it feels good to be around. Another overlooked benefit of peace of mind is how it affects your physical health. Stress can weaken your immune system, mess with your digestion, and increase inflammation in the body, all of which can make you feel older and look older. When you have peace, your body functions more smoothly, your hormones are more balanced, your energy is more stable, and your overall mood improves. People might not be able to explain why you look so fresh but it's often because your body is operating in a state of calm instead of constant survival mode. Peace also changes the way you see yourself. When you're constantly stressed, you start to feel worn out and less confident. But when you're at peace, you have the mental space to appreciate yourself, to notice your strengths, and to make decisions from a place of clarity. That self-assuredness makes you more attractive and vibrant. It's the difference between someone who walks into a room looking tense and distracted and someone who walks in with a calm smile that says, "I'm here, I'm present, and I'm okay." The beauty of peace of mind is that it's not dependent on perfect circumstances. You don't have to wait for every problem to be solved or for your life to be flawless before you can have peace. In fact, peace is often the result of deciding to let go of what you can't control and focusing on what you can. It's choosing not to let your mind live in chaos, even if the world around you is noisy. That decision is one of the most powerful anti-aging tools you have because it keeps your spirit light no matter what. And when your spirit is light, it shows in your face, in your body language, in the way you laugh, and in the way you move through life. People who keep their peace tend to age differently, not because they have fewer problems, but because they've learned not to carry every burden in their heart. They put things in perspective. They give themselves permission to rest. They don't chase after every negative thought or let every comment from someone else get under their skin. And because of that, they stay looking and feeling younger for longer. Peace of mind is not just a feeling, it's a lifestyle. And when you live that way, your body, your energy, and your presence all reflect it. Healthy habits protect your glow because the body you have today is the result of the choices you've been making for years. Looking young isn't something that happens by accident. It's something that you build through consistent care. When you eat well, stay hydrated, rest enough, and keep your body active, you're giving yourself the best chance to not only feel good, but also look good as time goes on. Your skin, your hair, your energy levels, and even your mood are all directly influenced by what you do daily. People often want a magic product or a quick fix, but the truth is the glow that people notice is usually the result of everyday habits practiced over months and years. Nutrition is a major factor. You can't expect your skin to shine if you're fueling your body with nothing but processed food, sugar, and empty calories. Real youthfulness comes from nourishing yourself with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that help your cells repair and regenerate. Fresh fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, healthy fats, they all play a role in keeping your body functioning at its best. When your body is getting the nutrients it needs, it shows in your complexion, your hair, and your overall vitality. On the flip side, poor eating habits don't just affect your waistline. They can cause dull skin, breakouts, and fatigue, all of which make you appear older. Hydration is another key part of protecting your glow. Water is one of the simplest and most powerful beauty secrets in the world. It keeps your skin plump, helps flush out toxins, and supports healthy circulation. When you're dehydrated, your skin looks tired, your eyes can appear sunken, and your body feels sluggish. Drinking enough water each day is like giving your body the fuel it needs to run smoothly. And it's not just about drinking water. It's also about reducing habits that dehydrate you, like consuming too much caffeine, sugar, or alcohol without balancing it out. Rest is just as important. People underestimate how much good sleep does for your appearance. It's during sleep that your body repairs itself, your skin cells renew, your muscles recover, and your brain recharges. Chronic lack of sleep leads to dark circles, puffiness, and a dull complexion. But when you prioritize getting enough rest, you wake up looking refreshed and ready, which naturally makes you appear younger. Good sleep hygiene, like keeping a regular bedtime, limiting screen time before bed, and creating a calming evening routine, can make a huge difference over time. Movement is another habit that keeps you youthful. Regular exercise doesn't just keep your body fit. It improves circulation, boosts your mood, and helps manage stress. All of these factors contribute to a more vibrant appearance. Exercise increases blood flow, which delivers oxygen and nutrients to your skin, giving you that natural glow. It also supports muscle tone, posture, and flexibility, all of which influence how young you look and feel. And it doesn't have to be extreme. Walking, stretching yoga, dancing, or any activity you enjoy can work wonders if you stay consistent. Your mental habits matter too. Taking time to relax, practicing mindfulness, and managing stress are essential for maintaining your glow. Chronic stress increases cortisol levels, which can break down collagen and cause premature aging. Having daily rituals that calm your mind, like deep breathing, journaling, prayer, or spending time in nature, helps protect your health from the inside out. A calm mind shows in your face just as much as a good skincare routine does. Speaking of skincare, it's another part of the puzzle. You don't need an overly complicated regimen, but you do need to protect and care for your skin consistently. Cleansing gently, moisturizing daily, and protecting yourself from excessive sun exposure are basic yet powerful habits. Sunscreen is one of the most effective anti-aging tools available. It prevents damage that leads to wrinkles, spots, and loss of elasticity. Treating your skin with care every day is far more effective than trying to undo years of neglect later. Consistency is where most people struggle. Anyone can drink more water for a week or start eating healthier for a month. But the real results come from turning these actions into lifelong habits. Youthfulness is maintained through the things you do regularly, not the things you do occasionally. Even small habits, like replacing sugary drinks with water or taking the stairs instead of the elevator, add up over time. Each positive choice compounds and creates a foundation for lasting health and vitality. Healthy habits also extend to the company you keep. Being around people who uplift you, inspire you, and bring out your best can keep your spirit high and your energy positive. On the other hand, constantly being in toxic environments can drain you emotionally and physically, which affects your appearance as much as any lifestyle choice. Choosing relationships that support your well-being is just as important as choosing the right foods or workouts. Protecting your glow isn't about perfection. It's about consistency and self-respect. It's about deciding that you are worth the time and effort it takes to care for yourself every day. When you make those choices regularly, your body rewards you with better health, more energy, and a youthful appearance that others can't help but notice. And the best part is, those habits don't just make you look younger, they make you feel younger. That's the kind of glow no makeup or filter can fake, because it's built from the inside out